I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be going here. It's Wednesday, my dudes. You know, it's about 11:40 p.m. You know, it's not like we've gone all that far into late night chilling yet. But I've been streaming for 9.5 hours. Vice Principal seems pretty on edge these days. But, you know, I'm going ham while I can, you know? Some of my class got a recommendation canceled by the Vice Principal. Vice Principal's been running his mouth lately. It's annoying. I mean, in theory, I could just drop Persona 5 right now and not pick it up again until March. And I would still have, like, non-stop daily uploads going. That is technically an option. So, you know, even if I'm not going to beat Persona 5 during this winter break. There's no way. So, knowing that I won't, even just knowing that, it does mean that, you know, the new stuff coming out, I can shift higher priority onto that because we've made, like, so much of a buffer with this. Gonna give us hell if we don't win next time. I'm going so ham on this when I haven't had a new upload for Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent in, like, forever. I've been meaning to for, like, the past several days to do another stream, but I don't know. I'm not super duper big into the game, and it largely because it's, like, a freemium gacha app. And I don't typically do playthroughs of stuff like that. But I'll get a couple more sessions in there sometime when I get the motivation. Another tournament's coming up. We have no chance of winning, though. So we'll see. I meant to do it today. I meant to do it yesterday. I don't think I'll be streaming for New Year's. We'll see. We'll see. I'll stream it at least once during winter break. Mark my words. My new semester starts up on January 5th. Sometime before that point, I'll do it. So a play that this Czech playwright wrote. So sometime in the next week. What do you think the Phantom Thieves are gonna do about Okamura? Wow, everyone's just talking about that now, even in class. It's an important work in the history of literature for being the first to use the word robot. Oh, what class was I in that discussed that? I think it was my social robots and AI class. Duh, make them have a change of heart. This bankrupt corporation should just go bankrupt. And this play, it featured artificially created people that would follow orders. So the first idea of a robot wasn't it being like a machine that followed orders. It was being essentially not quite cloned humans, but artificially created humans, and they were called like the robots essentially, and that's where the term came from. I honestly forgot about that until she just brought it up. Hey, you're in class right now. We're talking about Okamura and the Phantom Thieves. Jeez, Akusa-kun, you were listening at least, right? I actually know this play. I remember studying it. Robot comes from a word in Czech, but where in Europe is the Czech Republic located? I should know this, right? Yeah, well, it's Central Europe is the thing. I've been to the Czech Republic. You know, I don't know, like, geographically what they define as Northern Europe, Central Europe, and Southwest Europe. You know, I'm not entirely certain, so I'm gonna double check this. Yeah, Central Europe. It's, like, right by Germany. I remember when I was in my grade 8 German exchange trip, that we spent a decent bit of time in Germany, and then after the class trip was done, I joined with my family who came out there, and we spent another couple weeks in the area. So we spent some time around Germany, we went to the Czech Republic, we went to Austria, we hit up some places in the area, and overall I spent a little bit over a month just kind of, you know, around that area. It was interesting. I actually have some more distant heritage coming from the Czech Republic with my Oppa. Czech Republic is in the center of Europe. The word robot comes from the Czech word robota. Robota actually means slave labor. Yeah, and this play had artificially created humans that were essentially treated as, like, slaves that would just obey orders and stuff like that. Well, we actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. I think it was from my social robots and AI class that we talked about that. It might have been something else. My brain is telling me that it was something further back that I studied that, but I remember studying that play. Existing only for slave labor, even from the origin of their name. Robots are pitiful. Well, you could argue we're not too different ourselves, having to keep working in order to live. Kawakami seems tired. But anyhow, if Okamura doesn't see others as people, we need to change his heart. But yeah, so the first concept of a robot was not in regards to machines. The more you know. Who says that, you know, gaming live streams can't be educational? Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that targeted mementos? Wait, what targeted mementos? I don't remember here. But yeah, oh my goodness, look how popular I am. Look at all these colors! Taste the rainbow. Greetings, senpai. I was just thinking of inviting you out. You have time right now? Maybe we can be up in Kichijoji. I'm gonna max you out, like, for pre-third semester. is the thing here if I go out with you. What are we doing today? I'm weighing out blot. Wow! Keep my... I'm not trying to have my chair turn. It's like Futaba standing beside the blonde again today. Want to go see her for a bit? Yeah, now I have enough kindness to go hang out with Futaba. What are we doing today? Are we meeting up today? I'm at the Underground Mall in Shibuya right now. I'll still be in Shibuya for a little while, so let me know if anything comes up. It's like Leon hasn't gone home. Want to see her for a bit. You have plans today? No. I want to hang out with people. Thank you so much for the other day. I feel like our discussions really will help me make some strides in our research. Think I could get your help today as well? Yeah, I should have, like, big priorities on Maruki.
I'll just add that.
Considering apparently, like, the cutoff for getting him to rank 9 is, like, November or something. Is the thing. So let's see here. So, Maruki, let's go ahead and hang out with you. Yes, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. See you at the nurse's office. I just wanted to double check that one site that had like the exclusive days for the jazz club, and the next one's apparently the 25th. Well, let's get started. For today's topic, let's see. I'd like to hear your opinion on these phantom thieves of hearts. Whoa! It's like the only thing anyone ever wants to talk to me about. The ones who steal the desires of criminals and reportedly force them to confess. Maybe it's a little hard to believe, but I guess I've taken an academic interest in them. You really are dedicated, I'll say. I don't know about that. It's just a gut feeling I have. But I get the feeling the Phantom Thieves' work and my own research are rooted in the same principles. That's why I've decided to analyze them from my own perspective. For example, there's the matter of their methods. According to those calling cards they send out, their stated method is to steal your desires. How is such a feat even possible? Any ideas, Akusa-kun? How about you, Maruki? A question for a question, huh? That's unusual for you. But let's see. I suppose it'd be possible if there was some material proxy for those desires.
Say.
Kusa-kun, do you remember that story with the pot cookies? I mean the cookies? In that experiment, the desire for the cookies actually changed the way people tasted them. I think we can look at this in the same way. They're not something easily perceived, but desires have a tremendous effect on our cognition. Put another way, if that desire is gone, your cognitive perception of the cookies skews back to normal. So, does that remind you of anything? The change of heart?
Right.
That's right. The Phantom Thieves' own change of heart. Wow, Maruki's really loving my answers today! That's the basis of my theory. Their theft of desire is not metaphorical, but something more direct. We still don't know exactly how they steal these desires, of course. But if this idea of physical, tangible desires can be actualized, I think it'd logically follow that they can be taken away. In a world of intangibles, let's say a world composed of the contents of people's hearts, well, they're thieves, so if they could perceive a world like that, they could steal desires like any other treasure. Hey, Kusa-kun, you think I'm getting anywhere here? It's intriguing. You think so too? Wow, he loves all my answers. Think so too, Akusa-kun. If it's actually anywhere close to the truth, it'd be incredible. Then again, we'll probably never know for sure unless we could ask one of the Phantom Thieves themselves. I think I can construct a solid hypothesis now. It feels like I'm just one step away from finishing this paper.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akusa-kun. I guess that's Maruki's heartfelt gratitude to me. Sweet! Bam! Flow boost! Raises the chance of flow succeeding. Cool!
Alright.
Get more attack ups at the beginning of battles. Although it's pretty annoying when I'm trying to grind and it plays that long animation at the beginning. Now, today's mental training technique. How about something like this? I'm gonna train you mentally by forcing you to go through the comments of a Pokemon video essay. I know I've made like similar jokes throughout the stream, but it's just too easy to make. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Thanks, man. Phantom wafers.
Well,
there's just nothing there. You just open the box and there's nothing inside. We can chat again sometime. Just an empty box of wafers. It's like Ghost Amiibo, or whatever people called them, where they would sell like the empty boxes an Amiibo used to be in. Online, that was a real thing people did. New move assistance. Would you help me in developing new moves? Should be a good experience for you as well. If you're free, please come to the church. But Akechi's also here. Something I want to talk to you about. Maybe. I mean, whoops, wrong thing there. Yeah, both Akechi and Kawakami there. Yeah, I might hang out with Akechi. Yeah, I have the Justice one right there.
I should write something.
I'll keep on saving from time to time as I do. You know. Alright, hi!
Hi.
Welcome home, Acoustic-kun. Hope you don't mind that I'm intruding on your home again. I expect we've both had a long day. Yeah, I have had a long day. I've been streaming for coming up on 10 hours. I was out until now with work, but I think I can finally take a break. You're not planning on anything too strenuous tonight, are you? Oh yeah, speaking of streaming for the past 9 hours, I usually post in like the Discord when a new episode of Peculiar Potions goes up. I had one queued up for earlier today. It would have gone up like forever ago, but because I've been streaming, I haven't posted a thing about it. I'll just post it tomorrow, being like, oh, by the way, there was a new episode of Peculiar Potions yesterday, but I didn't post about it here until now because I was going ham on Persona 5. Not much. And perhaps we can talk over some of Boss's coffee. Not that I'm complaining, but if you two are so tired, maybe you could use a bath more than a coffee. I mean, there's a bathhouse right there. A bathhouse? That doesn't sound too bad. Want to come with me, Acoustic-kun? I'd appreciate it if you could show me the way. Sure.
What do you want to do?
Let's go have a bath with the detective that's investigating me. But not in that way, let's clarify. But if that's the case, I suppose I'll take you and boss up on that suggestion. He's not trying to get a more thorough investigation here. This feels wonderful. It's been a while. A while, huh? Years. I used to frequent one when I was younger.
So,
Of course, these days I'm the detective prince, but my family situation was, well, complicated. By the time I was old enough to realize it, my father was already gone. My mother was all I had. My mother worked at a nightclub. Whenever she had to bring a man home, she'd send me off to the local bathhouse. You've been through a lot. In the past, I have no reason to blame her either. The only one who deserves blame is my father. The worthless, degenerate excuse for a man who abandoned my mother. I wanted to force him to finally give her the apology he owes her, but that's no longer possible. Sorry, I didn't mean for our conversation to get so depressing. Actually, are you alright? I know the hot water can make people dizzy. I don't know, are you okay? Bust out wolf, okay. Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. Don't go overheating now. I won't want you to collapse on my account. Poor Akechi. He's been through a lot, and now he's fighting for what he believes in, and now the internet is tearing him apart for it. Because they all support the Phantom Thieves there. Ah, that's refreshing. These really taste the best when you're just out of the bath. Oh, I think I feel a little lightheaded. I'll say same. I'll relate to him. I thought so. Your face is bright red, you know. This is the first time I've ever taken a bath like this. I've never told anyone else about my family situation either. I wonder why I told you. Curious indeed. Because we're similar. Now that you mention it, maybe we are pretty similar deep down. We're both victims of the adults who unfairly impacted our lives. Can I put my clothes on? I think you're right. Like, please let me put my clothes on. This is a little bit too much sexual tension for my taste. I'm even more sure of that after having talked with you. Then again, this probably isn't a conversation we should be having naked. Let's get dressed, shall we? Or not completely naked because, you know, it's because it's a video game still. I mean, to be fair, it's an M-rated video game, so, like, they probably could get away with that, but, like, players would probably be weirded out by that and be like, what the heck?
alright.
Oh no, he's hot! My skin still feels like it's radiating heat. Next time, let's keep the competition out of the bath. Best to save it for the bay? What? Right? I've never seen that word before. Though we could always see who changes faster. First to leave wins. Are you ready? I don't think changing is something that you should try to do, like, with speed. It's how you tear a hole in your clothes or something, you know? Alright, now he's gonna be calling me. But, you know, I think Akechi's another character that I'm really interested in as well. Because, you know, he's not a bad guy, but he's being targeted as if he is, just because he's not on the right side of the political spectrum, let's say, of, you know, supporting the Phantom Thieves. He's like, oh, I don't disagree with, you know, the outcomes of what they're doing, but I disagree with their methods and think that it's immoral, and I'm going to, you know, look into them. And that's not necessarily like a wrong viewpoint to have, but just the fact that he's opposing the Phantom Thieves has people coming after him and being like, oh my goodness, he's so awful. Let's have him, let's vote for him in the poll and have him elevate up in the polls, as if he's like some sort of villain that, you know, should go up in this poll of like who deserves, you know, retribution or punishment or to confess for like their ill ways, you know, when he really isn't doing anything wrong. And I find that really interesting. And I really, really like games like this that do tell like an overarching story that you can get behind and find satisfying, even just at like surface level, but has deeper meaning behind it. Like, this is something that I didn't talk about in my final review of Nier Automata when we finished that a few days ago, but it was something that was on my mind and I kind of thought about more as it went on. When it came to Nier Automata, I had so many people telling me, like, you know, that Nier Automata was like the second coming of Christ, that it was like an absolute masterpiece of a game that was just like life-changing, amazing. And it did have some pretty cool arguments going for it. It did have like some really neat ideas going for it, and I do very much respect it for doing that. But its overarching story, I found a bit difficult to understand at times, and especially when things felt like really convenient at times, like oh, 9S and 2B aren't infected with the freaking virus because they weren't synced up with the system, so they're like the only two surviving members of Yorha and A2, I guess. And it's like, okay, that makes sense, I can get behind that. And then immediately after, when they land on the planet and you start playing as 2B, it's like, whoops, 2B is infected now, and it's like, how the hell did that happen? You know, when? Huh? I thought you just had an explanation for why she wasn't infected. Whatever. You know, like there's stuff like that that, you know, kinda didn't really feel like it was as much of an overarching plot as it could have been. And there were some things that got in the way of like my enjoyment of an overarching story that, you know, it felt like a game that was more built off of like the arguments that it was making than the story itself being something that, you know, you could really, really get behind there. Not to say that there weren't parts of the story that you could get behind. Like, seeing 9S freaking become Eren Yeager was really cool. You know, there was definitely some cool things going for it. But overall, it's just like, you know, a story that I'm seeing through to the end and I'm there, like, enjoying without having to, like, you know, really read between the lines to understand the story at all. You know, I don't know if it's quite the same cup of tea for me as something that does clearly have like a surface level story that you can enjoy, but you can read between the lines for deeper meaning. Like, the way that I've kind of felt about Nier Automata was that, like, its entire story, you needed to read between the lines to understand the meaning and really get something out of the experience. But I feel like the kind of approach that I prefer a lot more is games that do tell, like, surface level stories that can be enjoyed by anyone, like Persona 5, like Xenoblade Chronicles, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but that also do have deeper meaning if you choose to take the time to like really delve into it and analyze it, as opposed to needing to really delve into it and analyze it to get like, you know, the regular intended experience like I found with Automata there. Again, that is something that I could have mentioned in my review of Automata at the end, but I didn't quite know how to put into words. But over the past several days of thinking about it, you know, it kind of made me think about that. And looking at situations like Akechi, where it's like, yep, there is like a surface level story here, and in Persona here in general, it's like, yep, there's a surface level story that you can, you know, enjoy and get behind. But there's like so much depth that you can read here between the lines of, you know, him not really being a bad dude, but him still being treated as such. Or other fascinating characters like Futaba, like Mishima, that you can interpret like so much meaning from if you decide to like really take the time to read into and analyze these characters. But you don't need to do it to get an enjoyable experience out of the game. And I really like that about games like this. So anyway, that is something that, you know, I started thinking about after Akechi here. Between the delicious coffee and the bath, I finally managed to relax, so thank you. It's nice to spend the day as Goro Akechi for once, rather than the detective prince, you know? I don't know if it's because of the whole prince image, but everyone seems to think I'm some brilliant prodigy. It's really nothing like that, but people always seem to misunderstand. If they saw how I was acting today, perhaps they'd say I wasn't acting like the detective prince. I don't know, I'll just say true there. Well, I'm just like anyone else. I take a hot bath, I sit in my towel, and I enjoy a cold drink now and then. But I suppose you're the only one who sees that side of me. No one else particularly needs to anyway. I hear that that's a case for, you know, a lot of celebrities where, you know, they have a hard time meeting people who get to know them as them, rather than, you know, this figure that they put up on a pedestal. Luckily, I'm a small enough content creator that doesn't happen too often. I feel like I'm able to, you know, vibe with people one-on-one a lot more. But there are definitely some people that, like, really put me up on this, like, pedestal of expectations sometimes. And it makes me a little bit uncomfortable, I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, though, I just can't figure you out, no matter how I try. You and I have common ground in some aspects, but in others, we're total opposites. It's intriguing. The more I get to know you, the more it makes me think. I wonder why that is. Ha, now I'm veering into strange territory. I should let you go for now. See you. Alright, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed that tangent on something completely unrelated to Persona. Well, it does relate to Persona 5. That's how the tangent came on, but more related to Nier Automata. Someone hanging out here tomorrow? My electric fan at home has gotten so old and noisy. I can't focus on my shogi studies at all. At this point, I might as well just get an air conditioner. However, I'm not really familiar with home appliances, so I'd like to ask your help. We're going to Akihabara tomorrow, so would you accompany me? Yeah, the heat and noise would drive anyone crazy. Shopping for new stuff is kind of exciting, isn't it? Sure, I'll commit. I appreciate it. It's this home electronics store in Akihabara. I'll meet you there. An electronics shop, huh? It's kind of exciting going to a big store like that. Alright, let's go shopping and stuff. Let's do it. Give me the next day. Alright, Thursday! Only idiots and kids here. Alright, this is the same place that we bought a game with Futaba. Oh, speaking of Futaba, I need to go do her new hangout now that I have the kindness to do so. I was going to buy an air conditioner, but now that I'm actually here, I'm having second thoughts. I've never liked air conditioners much. They make me too cold. But the hum of an electric fan bothers me. It makes it so hard to concentrate on my strategy books. I'm sorry if I'm holding us up. I don't know, she'd probably prefer, like, the more analytical response, right? Why not both? A bold proposal, but not exactly a cost-effective one.
Hey.
Harmonia. What a coincidence. And she is... Where do I know her from? You're Kitagawa-kun from the art track, yes? I'm Hifumi Togo. I go to Kosai as well. Togo? Ah, the professional shogi player. I'm Yusuke Kitagawa. It's a pleasure to meet you. Did you two also come to bask in the cool air? Now, he's helping me pick out an air conditioner. Kitagawa-kun, are you here because... My dorm is a burning hellscape. Thus, the clear solution was to find a place of more comfort, so that my creativity might flow once more. Why not just strip?
I see.
Yes, a most ingenious idea, but I fear it won't be wise to do so here. My funds are wholly devoted to acquiring more art supplies, yet this interminable heat has dulled my creative edge. Here, I may enjoy the cooling breeze, and find inspiration in next-generation technology. What more could I ask for? I see. You make a compelling case, Kitagawa-kun. Oh, so you understand as well, Togo-san. With a single swing, the blade of creativity may cleave through all adversity. Whether wielded in a painter's hand or a tactician's, what's important is that the blade is guided by righteous valor. But eccentric, isn't she? That's good, right? You think so?
Indeed.
To have such a firm, personalized view of the world. Yes, I dare say it's a wonderful thing. Is something wrong, you two? No, nothing in particular. By the way, Togo-san, have you settled on an air conditioner? No, I'm trying to decide between an air conditioner and an electric fan. Between the two, I'd prefer an electric fan, but the noise would still bother me. I did see an electric fan that functioned with no blades. Perhaps that would suffice. Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's the new hip thing in fan technology nowadays. A bladeless fan? I saw a tower fan where the tower was hollow, yet air was still flowing out of it. Technology has truly come a long way. That settles it. I'll go with that one then. With such revolutionary technology, I may be driven to create innovative new stratagems. I'm glad I was able to assist. If I might ask, what do you plan to do with your old electric fan? I would be happy to take it off your hands.
Huh?
Oh, how many people are gonna show up to this? Another acquaintance of yours. You're very well connected, Acoustic-kun. Oh, heck yeah, I am. Ah, if it isn't Mufune-san. She's an accomplished fortune teller. Fascinating. What kind of fortunes does she tell? She knows everything!
That's wrong.
Not everything. Without my tarot cards, I can't divine much anyway. Oh, but I can tell a little bit based on your personal aura. Ah, I see. The two of you seem to bear a very interesting connection with Acoustic-san. It's somewhat different from ordinary friendship. I sense quite an unusual bond indeed. I see. Well, you aren't wrong there. Yes, that sounds right. I heard a distant coming anytime. You really are a mysterious person. Their stars burn with such intensity. What strange destiny could draw them together? By the way, Mifune-san, why are you here? Alright, I was looking for a replacement for my old electric fan. I know the worst of the heat is past, but I can't make it through these Tokyo summers without one. Imagine it being actually super duper warm in September. Couldn't be here. What a coincidence. That's what I was looking for too. The two were just helping me decide what model to buy.
Is this?
My goodness, another strange coincidence. Perhaps the fates conspired to put us all here. Now we can use the bladeless fans together, yes? Huh? Bladeless? How is a fan supposed to blow air with no blades? I'm not that gullible. Seeing is believing. Shall we go inspect it for ourselves? Are we gonna actually get to see one?
What?
What in tarnation? Huh. We don't actually get to see it though. I've passed the 10-hour mark in the stream.
You're back.
You're back. Yep. I am. And nobody's texting me this time. Wow. So there's Sojiro, Yoshida's maxed out. There's Oya. I haven't hung out with Sojiro in forever. I don't think I've hung out with Oya ever, apart from starting her confidant. And speaking of this area, can I do the job here and get that intel on that one Mementos mission? Because I know that that was one of the things. That was one of the thingamabobs, right? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we go in here. Open up. Okay. I wish you'd come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay?
Hey, hey.
Every target we haven't identified yet, right? Maybe we can gather some more info while you're working. Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, Morgana kind of implied that I would have to work here several times to do that. Man, I worked here last time. Fine, let's hang out.
Hey.
So you came, Phantom Thieves believer. I wonder what's next, now that the magic case is over. How the heck would you know, right? Right. If you're any good gossip, my deadline's coming up and I'm all out of material. Sit down, I'll treat ya. Or my bond with Oya will grow stronger soon. Whoa, wait.
Oh yeah?
Again, I don't know if, like, the support points carry over, but I should get one just in case. I should get a matching persona just in case. Is my capacity full? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get rid of that one there. That's what I'll do. So I think it's the Devil Arcana, right? Oh, look, it's the stereotypes. Just give it up there. Akechi-kun is over. Shut up, you chunky, chunky, hunky cake of beef. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. One which houses both the body and spirit. Trainers gather a test to push their limits. It's a gym. Could be the gym in Shibuya. No, I actually wanted to go into the Velvet Room, is what I wanted to do. I'll probably do stuff with those two, you know, when I don't have other things to do, I think. You know, I'll prioritize these other things. Alright, well, let's see here. Welcome to my Velvet Room. In fact, maybe I should just get rid of a couple without turning them into items, like,
Do you really need this?
Nah. Nah, I don't really. I mean, I would get another counselor one this way, and then I could get rid of another one. I mean, whatever, you're becoming an item. Oh yeah, the network fusion.
To a world beyond this one.
First, choose which one of your personas you want to fuse. Next, choose one of the personas that came from another world. After that, the rest is the same as a regular guillotine execution. But there are rare skills that can only be gained through this ritual, so make good use of it. Huh. So, like, if I get rid of this... okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm level 39. This is level 42, so it'd be the cheapest there. I can fuse into treasure demons? Wait, you're not even a... What? Because that would be the result over there, right? On the right? Oh, no, is that what I'm fusing with? Oh, no, the result's on the left. They switcherooed it for some reason. Okay, so yeah, we'll be fusing with a treasure demon. I can just fuse into those. I mean, I have the funds. We have the technology. Queen Mab? Here's a counselor one that I could hold on to. Whoa! And then, yeah, I can hold on to the counselor one and get rid of my trash one. And actually keep this one around for a while. I mean, we damaged all foes. Rakukaja Star Battle. I don't remember which one Rakukaja is. Maybe I'll look it up really quickly. Persona 5 Rakukaja. Let's see here. What does Rakukaja do? So raises the user's defense at the start of battle, then, is what that is. Abysmal Surge, medium chance of despair to all foes. Yeah, I can combine my crappy thingamabob with someone's crazier thing.
You wish for more power than you can
Yeah,
handle?
I have the technology, and by that I mean the money. I'm not gonna use healing skills. I don't think I'm gonna use wind skills. But you use nuke stuff, so we can go ahead and do that. I don't know, maybe that one. A chance to confuse to one foe. Whoops. No. Fully restores HP SP after battle? I see how this network fusion could be very, very strong. It very much seems like... Huh. Well, okay then. That's a second playthrough skill? Oh! So that's not even like breaking things with DLC. That's just straight up something that you normally only get in New Game Plus. Oh. Kind of reminds me of like buying skills in Fire Emblem Fates and getting OP things. I don't know. Sure, let's do that. Well, will this be overdoing it? Might this be breaking things a bit too much? Well, I'm Ananta. Power of creation that is awakened inside of you shall henceforth be within your mask. Wow. Amazing. Cool. Behold, the Counselor Confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. Cool. Oh, cool. Freaking one with more experience. So, whoops. Yeah, earn 50% experience even when not participating in battle. Increase defense for all allies for 3 turns. Oh, it's that one! If someone's weak to electricity in a battle, I just, wouldn't bring them along then, right? So honestly, I don't care all that much. Nuke damage to one foe. Okay. Seems I've acquired a special skill. Almighty Amp! I'm strengthening this Almighty skills by 50%. What the heck is Almighty skills? Persona 5 Almighty skills. Almighty skills can be physical or magical. Let's see here. In Persona 5... Wait, does it even list Persona 5 here on this wiki? Game is specific. Persona 2 exclusive. No. It's not listing Persona 5. Oh, Persona 5 Royal Almighty skills. Come on. So... Is it just, like, some very specific ones? Best Almighty skill? No, just tell me what the heck they are. Our Almighty series of spells are tremendously powerful in Persona 5 Royal. Let's see here. In fact, this particular spell type started on Shin Megami Tensei 2, where they deal large amounts of damage to all enemies for the most part. Since then, the spells have evolved to include a variety of status effects, instant kills, and drains, all whilst retaining their ability to deal big damage. In Persona 5 Royal specifically, they're often used to damage enemies that are otherwise immune to spell damage or lacking a specific weakness. It's also home to the largest selection of Almighty skills in the series to date, but where you can find these powerful spells? Which of the Persona that house them are worth your time? Okay, there's, I'll do some more research before next time about what exactly some Almighty skills are. But for now, maybe I'll do that. Because I have the thing where it's like I can apply it to everyone anyway. Which is worth it. Well, yeah, it sounds like network fusion of fusing with other players' personas. Sounds pretty dang OP. Well, it seems like execution special, so we can't just do it over and over again. Come back some other day. So you can do it like once a day. Well, I got rid of my my stupid thingamabob there. Which now that I have like a really strong counselor one, I can get rid of this piece of crap. Oh, I can get something that I haven't gotten before with Genbu, and I can just like buy back Genbu.
Do you really need this?
And then, you know, then you're in my compendium, right? You're one of the spicy ones, I think. Is the thing. So sure, I'll combine a couple of, yeah. It's one with the fate board outside, it's just from one of the different Persona games.
Select the skill you want to inherit.
Freeze during one more. Increase the amount of HP restored itself by 50%. Oh, that's pretty nutty right there. Yeah, I'll just put a bunch of crap onto you. If I ever want to, like, make one of these and have them be really strong, I can just do that, you know? I can just combine it in a way that it'll actually be stronger. But right now, it's like, yeah, let's just get it registered in the compendium and stuff, you know? I don't know. Defense for one foe. Sure, a couple things there. Sure, that, and then... Sure, fire and ice. I can make a spicier one later. I'm not even gonna use you. I'm just getting rid of my personas in a way that gives me something new. You know? So I get progress in my compendium and stuff. Alright, boopity bop. I don't know if I'm gonna use you or not. There we... Oh my goodness, that startled me for a hot second there. As I was loading in the menu for what I got, all of a sudden, it's just the sudden no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Oh my goodness, that made my heart skip a beat right there. I appreciate the raid there, Walker Pipe Guy. How did the stream go? Welcome everybody from Walker Pipe Guy's stream. I'm just, I don't know, bumbling through Persona 5 as someone that's never played this game before and figuring out what the hell I'm doing. Level up. Whoa, hockey raid. Is there a hockey theme going on over there? Oh gosh dang it, all my skill slots are full. Why were you just streaming if you don't mind me asking? What was on the stream agenda for today? Was it a spicy game as well? You already have a skill that's like 4 times. Do I really need that? I don't know. Because you already have a skill that's like 4 times. Oh, increase defense for all allies for 3 turns. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't need. To all foes. Light fire damage to 1 foe. Meh. Again, I don't know if I'll use you anyway. Oh, dodge. Oh, because I had like the other version of you in the solitary, right? Or something or other? I don't know. I'm getting rid of that. But yeah, sounds like when you played Persona 5, it was NHL, you turned your community into a team and we were kicking ass. Nice. Is it just against like NPCs? Or is it against like actual other players if it's some online game of some sort? Alright, now I can get one of the Devil Arcana ones, I think. You're still chilling in there. Yeah, you're locked away. Have fun back there. Yeah, so that's automatically registered there. So let's see here. I think that's the name of the Arcana, right? No, not Death. Yeah, this. Look, here's a freaking cheapo one that is, you know, rather disturbing. Sure. I'll just trash this one later. Oh, line sees, but okay, gotcha. I think the only NHL game that I ever played was this one on my PlayStation 2 from forever ago. It's probably not one like that, I would imagine, right? Probably something a little bit newer. Squeezy coming through. Coming on through here. Alright. So now I can go in here, and now you're gonna like me more because I have whatever the heck that thing is in my mask, right?
Hey.
So you came, Phantom Thieves Believer, wonder what's next. But yeah, that sounds like 07 if you had to guess. Maybe. It's on my shelf somewhere back there. Somewhere in the mix of a bazillion games. Sit down, I'll treat you. It'll go stronger soon. Sure, we'll hang out with her for the first time since starting her confidant. For real? From the look of it, you must have good info, huh? Give me the details about the Kamashita incident. I'm gonna walk around, let me know when you're ready to leave. Alright, sure, yeah, let's do it. I see a bulletin board, huh? So the calling card they used for Kamashita was different. Now that's a scoop. That kind of information usually doesn't see the light of day. You have any photos or videos of it? Mishima might. Nice, you have some great connections. But seriously, The Phantom Thieves of Hearts? They sound like kids on a playground, not valiant fighters for society. I mean, they act all high and mighty, but I'm not sure they're really worth very much in the end. Worth? Yep. Why, you don't think they're really virtuous, do you? In my line of work, there's no clearer sign of deception than goodwill. You know, like the shady actions of a charitable organization, or the actual criteria of a peace prize. Same goes for the Phantom Thieves. You just have to learn to take some of things with a grain of salt. Come on, don't be such a downer. Why? It's the truth. There you go again. You used to be so positive. Ah, shut it. I don't care about the past. Give me some sushi. We're all out. Hey, why don't you go back to covering politics? Now can do. I've been permanently reassigned to the culture and entertainment department. Oh, what a crappy company. I mean, it's already been over a year since the incident. By the incident, I mean... Don't say another word. It has nothing to do with my source. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it, I'm already sobering up. Give me a refill, Ala-chan. Jeez, you're such a child sometimes. Hey, you want a drink? You can have some of mine if you want. Ahem.
Oh.
Whoa, that's some scowl you've got. Anyway, why are you coming to a bar if you can't even drink alcohol? I mean, the day that I could legally drink when I turned 18, I spent 10 hours in a bar. I didn't have any, like, alcohol to drink. But, I don't know, you're probably like this the most, right? Or something? Makes sense. Feel free to visit whenever you want, honey. Or maybe if it was for the news. That's seriously the only reason? You're so uptight. Well, at least now I know you're gonna be pretty useful. I'm not all that interested in the Phantom Thieves myself, but keep the info coming, alright? Feel like my bottom though is growing deeper. Alright, there we go. But yeah, also wanted to figure out where you were in the game. Nice, made some progress. Yeah, I'm on winter break and I've been going ham while I can, because the new year is gonna go like kind of crazy for game schedule kind of stuff. So I'm going as ham on this while I can, while I'm not in university. So yeah, there's that. It's taking so long, Lala-chan. Where's my drink? They call you escargot because you move slow as a snail. We're all out of booze. Certain slosh reporter drank it all. Can you just go buy more? I'll wait for you forever, heart emoji. Just kidding. I was able to pique his interest with stories about the Phantom Thieves. I feel like my charm is increased. My charm is maxed. It doesn't matter. I'm already, like, rated the most charming person in Persona 5 during the most recent poll to my class. I don't know. See you later. Don't forget to bring me more juicy info, okay? So the charm doesn't matter.